is deep inside of me. But they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack.
So as a life coach and spiritual inner healer worker, I want to share with you why we should not gorge on food to void our emotions that we are feeling in the present moment. I'm having a very vulnerable experience right now in this exact moment, y'all. Believe it or not, I actually want to cry. I want to cry really bad, and that's not a bad thing, but instead I am writing this out and I'm expressing myself with poetry. But I want to tell you exactly what's going on right now, okay? So I just want to say that, you know, right now I'm just going through a lot of transitions right now, a lot of just spiritual awakenings and awareness, and it's really a beautiful thing. And you know, one of the things that I'm doing right now is involving me distancing myself from foods that are very unhealthy for me. And right now what I really want to do most is to, you know, gorge on food, but it would be a disappointment to myself if I were to do that. Like, I'd literally be setting myself up to self-sabotage myself. And it's like, I don't want to feel that feeling while I'm already feeling these things, right? Like, I don't need any more of that. So it's like, I really have to be present in this moment. I have to be present with my emotions, guys. Like, it's already been like 3 times, guys, where I've wanted to like burst out crying because I just feel like this is so intense of feelings, of emotions. And you know, I happen to be in public places, so maybe like low-key that's been preventing me from actually shedding tears. You know, and I'm not saying like I'm extremely sad, guys. I'm just saying like the feelings that I'm feeling, you know, the thoughts that I'm having. You know, I'm thinking about the future, you know, I'm thinking about where I want my life to be. And sometimes some of those tears are happy tears, and some of the times they're sad tears, because you just don't know the end of your own story. You don't know, you know, you just don't know everything. And you know, sometimes I get sad about it. You know, I'm not saying that I live in this sadness at all, but I'm just saying like right now in this today, you know, I just feel this very strong wave of emotion, guys. And all I gotta say is don't be afraid to release that emotion, to express yourself, guys. Like, cry, let it out, because you shouldn't hold it in. And don't be sad all day. Like, don't be sad all day. I'm aware of my feelings, and I'm not saying like, oh my god, like I'm so sad, or like I'm about to be sad all day. Like, I'm more so saying like, this is what I'm feeling in this moment, and then I'm gonna let it go, and I'm gonna make my peace with these feelings, right? Now, all these feelings are valid. Like, it's okay to feel all these things, but I'm not going to let it consume me and tie me and prevent me from doing the things that I gotta do and put me back into that place of a dark room, right? We're not going there, and we don't have to go there. Okay, so let it out. But I am going through a lot of like spiritual healing, like inner healings that I feel like I need to be going into and feeling. And I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna come out of this month a lot stronger, right? I'm gonna come out of this month with the revelations that I needed to receive, with the information that I need to see, that I'm seeking, okay? Like, I'm gonna come out with much more wisdom and much more high vibrational energy, and come out lighter, okay? That's what spiritual work is all about. And you know, it's good to take a moment in your life and realize like, yo, time out. Like, we need to we need to reconnect with our spirit, with our mind, with our body. We just need to reconnect with ourselves on a deeper level sometimes. And that's really, like, it's needed for clarity, for wisdom, to receive messages, all that good stuff, guys. To continue that creative energy that you want. Maybe you're having a block, it's needed. We all need a break, and we all need to kind of tap back in with ourselves. But I want to say, like, one thing that I'm starting to do right now to prevent me from, like, going to indulge in some food, guys, is I'm writing, like, poetry. So I've been writing poetry today, guys. This is something that I haven't done in a long time, guys. Like, I've been trying to get back to writing lyrics, but now I'm, like, tapping back into poetry, and it's really exciting. I have struggled with kind of completing a whole piece, and I feel like in this point of my life, like, it's all about completing things and executing them. So I'm really excited to kind of see what comes out of me, because I feel like what I'm writing into this paper right now is a release. So this is all coming from my mind, my body, my feelings, my emotions. Like, these energies that I want to release out of me, and I don't want them to hold me hostage, and I don't want them to live in my mind rent-free, honey. These are getting written out, okay? Out of my mind, out of my body, and into the world, so that hopefully if somebody's going through the same thing, that they know that they're not alone. And to anybody who has went through the same things that I've went through, to let them know that they're not alone, and I'm very grateful to have this time right now. I'm very grateful to be here right now, and I'm very grateful to have the creative mind, right? To not have a block, to be able to, express myself with clarity, and turn something painful into something beautiful, into something that I could also share with others, so I'm kind of excited about that. And I guess that was the main point of this video, guys, was, find a better way to release any negative emotions or feelings that you're holding onto, or that you're trying to quiet down, or you're trying to, like, turn it off so you don't feel it. That's not a healthy way, and I feel like that's always gonna bite you later on. And I think now is the time to really feel those feelings and allow them to come into your body, your mind, but then release them. Find a way to release them, whether if you're an artist, if you're a creator, if you're a writer, if you have a creative bone in your body and you want to release that somehow, I highly recommend, especially if there was something like in school when you were younger that you really loved, express it that way. Express it, even if you don't know how to paint, guys, you don't know how to write that well, journal. I still recommend that you release it. Journal, just even journal, if you can't think of anything. That's all I have to say, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, if you like the vulnerability here. So that's what we're doing. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay blessed. Bye, guys.
I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental.